Today, I'm going to be talking about the word no. No. No is a short little word in the English language, and it's a very powerful one. If you're grieving the loss of a loved one, maybe it's your mom, your dad, or your life partner that's passed away. And I can almost guarantee you that you've not been using the word no enough right now. So, welcome to this video. And if you like what you've heard so far, I'm going to ask you to please like, subscribe, and share it. Share it with someone who's struggling right now on their grief journey. I'm brand new to YouTube, and I'm on a mission to help anyone at midlife, anyone in their 40s, 50s, or 60s who's either lost a parent or a life partner or another special person get through their grief. Not just the emotional stuff, but also the practical matters related to their loved one. Yeah, so let's talk about the word no. It's a very small word in the English language, but it's a great one that you can use to set some boundaries. And when you're grieving, you definitely need boundaries in place so that you're able to process your loss and what's happened. You're recalibrating. It takes time. And you're also flooded with all kinds of emotions. So this is where the word grief can really help you. And I know a little bit about that because I've lost quite a few family members over 4 years. And learning how to use no was really hard for me. And I discovered it when I hit rock bottom. Rock bottom emotionally, physically, and spiritually. I was leveled. And then my family doctor introduced me to the word no. And then I worked with a coach to begin using it. And I practiced. And now I'm really good at it. So today I'm going to show you some 5 common scenarios or situations where you can just step up now and use the word no to give you some much needed peace so you can grieve. So let's talk about the first situation. Since you lost your loved one, if you've tried to go back to your life the way it was before, maybe you've had some extra commitments, things that you've always found fulfilling. They could be volunteer commitments, helping out at your church, after school activities for your kids. And you've been running around with all these things that you did before your loved one passed away, thinking that you can just carry on with them. The truth of the matter is that you can't. Physically, you might be dragging your butt around everywhere, but I guarantee that you're feeling exhausted. You're probably feeling really crappy right now. You might have days where you're just really weepy and you're just hauling your butt everywhere. So, no, you can say no. Lots of organizations, they understand completely when you say that you need to take a little bit of a break. You want to hit the pause button. They understand. Even with your kids' after school activities, you can hit the pause button there and just say no for a little while. It's actually a very good idea. Because if you've lost a loved one, chances are your kids need some time to process that loss too. And you would be modeling healthy grieving to your kids by showing them how it's done as a family. So hitting the pause button and saying no to extracurricular activities just for a little while can really help your family grow into their new reality. So you can say no there. So that's my first tip or my first scenario. The second scenario where you can say no is to caregiving responsibilities. Now, I know probably what you're thinking. If you're the only caregiver to your parent or another family member, you might be thinking, how the heck do I do that? They depend on me. Maybe they don't want anyone else. Caregiving's my jam. I got to do it. Well, I'm not saying that you have to totally step back from it, but I'm saying you can take a break. You can say no temporarily and either get paid help for a short bit to give yourself some respite, or you can ask another family member to step up. You can take turns. You can have a neighbor help out, or a good friend for his help if you simply ask. And there are creative ways to look at caregiving just to give yourself a little bit of a break. Now, the third area where you can say no is to what I call selfish people. Selfish people are those people that have forgotten that you're grieving. They're people that expect you to be at events, or they expect you to run around doing things for them without any regard for the fact that you just lost a loved one. And maybe you're not the best person to be doing their stuff. So you can say no to these people and just gently remind them that, hey, I'm not feeling up to it. I need some time for myself. So no. The fourth group of people are a really special group of people where you can just say no to. You can say no to these people who abandoned you when your loved one passed away. I've had some of these people in my life. Most recently, when my father passed away, they just disappeared. But then, hey, they magically reappeared when they needed something from me. They just showed up like nothing had happened. Completely forgot that I was grieving. Completely forgot that I lost my father. Or they didn't care. But they needed me all of a sudden. So anyone that's abandoned you or has treated you badly, you bet you can use the word no. Now, there's a part of me that will forgive some of these people because I believe forgiveness is about me, not about them. But I'll never forget how these people treated me. Never. I won't forget. So if anyone's treated you like that since you lost your loved one, absolutely say no to these people. It's a complete sentence. And then the last area where you can say no is around special holidays. It could be the annual holidays that we have this time of the year. It could be special occasions. It could be Mother's Day, Father's Day, whatever it is, anniversaries. You can say no to all of it. If your heart is not into celebrating, you just say no. You can make up an excuse, or you can just flat out say, I really don't feel like celebrating. I lost a loved one. Please excuse me. I'll see if I want to join you next year. But this year, it's a no. And like I said, no is a complete sentence. You really don't need any other explanation around it because this is your time and you've been through a lot. So now I'm going to ask you to fill in the scenarios that you're dealing with, that you're struggling with saying no. Maybe drop a comment below so we can all learn from each other and support each other in setting healthy boundaries. And if you're struggling with this and you need a little bit of help, I would love to help you. You can check the link in the description box to see how you can book a one-on-one coaching call with me. Because it does take practice. And I would be happy to do some role playing with you. It can be fun. And once you get the hang of saying no, you don't go back. And it actually helps you reclaim your life and get stronger as you move through your grief. So, if you really liked what I've shared in this video, I'm going to ask you to please like, subscribe, and share it. Share it with someone that you know who might be struggling right now with their own grief. And if you like what I'm doing here, you can check out my membership-based community. It's called Seniors Grief Circle, and you can check it out at seniorsgriefcircle.com. We're launching very soon. You can take a peek at what I have to offer And if you like what you see there, you can hop on my mailing list. You'll get a weekly email from me with a new video and some free resources that can help you on your grief journey. So I hope you found this video useful. And I enjoyed talking to you. And I will see you in the next video. Take care.